I still have a cough from that cold that I was like fighting off. So that's annoying. But I was thinking about what we could talk, and there's actually a bunch of stuff that I would like to touch on, mention, tell you about. So I wrote a list on my iPad here, and I'm going to try to do my best to multitask and talk about those things while painting my nails. I've been meaning to paint my nails with an autumnal colour, and the options are this cherry amore from Sally Hansen. I think I got this one last year, and it was finally the perfect cherry colour, like burgundy, but not too, I don't know, not too red, not too dark. So this is one option. Then this was the one I was kind of like leaning towards. I also got this one last year, I think last autumn, autumn. And this is No Doo Doo by Essie. It would match my lips very well. But the third option is this gorgeous green. So this jacket I put on to match was a bit of a spoiler, or foreshadowing, I should say. But I found this yesterday at the drugstore, and it's by Essence, and it's one of them magnetic nail polishes. So I thought we could experiment. I've never done anything like it, but when I got acrylic nails, when I got my nails done for the first time ever, I chose one of them cat high magnetic polishes, and I was so obsessed with it. Plus, this is like the nicest green, isn't it? Like an actually autumnal green, kind of like, isn't it? I thought so. I don't know. And it kind of like shimmers gold. I don't know. I saw it and it was insta love. So that's the tape off. Like I said, I've never done anything like it. I don't know if the magnet I have will work, but I think we should just like get my cuticles looking a bit better and then just going for it. I don't think I'm gonna do base coat, which I could do, but I just want to get down to it, you know. This is just a random cuticle remover I found at the drugstore as well. I don't know if it's gonna work, so I'm not gonna recommend it or anything. It's my first time using cuticle remover. So while I do this, I will start with the first thing on my list, which is also kind of like the elephant in the room. also, this week we have a medieval market, like a medieval fair, happening here, which is honestly one of my favorite things that happen in this city and one of my highlights every year. And also, it is a very bonding experience for my mom and I every year because we love it and we love to see all the nice jewelry, even buy something. This ring that I'm wearing, she got it for me last year at the medieval market, so I don't want to miss it. And also, my boyfriend and I are planning a trip. He is going to spoil me with a trip for our anniversary, and I wanted to have access to more of my clothes. I have a very big clothing collection, and I wanted to have the opportunity to pack from here to go on that trip. We're gonna go to one of the Spanish islands, which I've never been to. So that's really exciting, and I can't wait, but I'm already getting a bit stressed about packing, so I should crack on with that. So yeah, that's kinda why I'm back here. And then I'll stay I think I'll stay until mid-November with him. Probably I'll definitely stay for Halloween, which we are planning on celebrating this year. We've got dressed up a few years. One year we did like skeleton, but it was red, so it was actually low-key scary. So red skull, red bones, just red skeleton. And then another year we did Morticia and Gomez Adams, which was hilarious. I lost my wig in the middle of the dance floor, and it was just, we were both drunk, and he was just like trying to put it back on my head, but it was so funny. So yeah, we don't usually go out or anything, but maybe, I don't know, Halloween is a nice special occasion for that. I'm just gonna do my other hand. But while I am here, oh yeah, so we are thinking about what to do. That's something else that I need to prepare for. And having so many clothes here, I would like to, think about it with time, and also pack my Halloween outfit or costume here. But we were thinking about maybe doing Buffy and Angel. I am obviously not blonde, but he is quite taller and bigger than me, just like Angel. So we thought that could be cute, especially since we are so into it at the moment. But yeah, I'll have to look in my wardrobe and find a very Buffy outfit, if that's what we're doing. And what else? What was I gonna say? Anyway, so since I am here, I'll give you a little cats update. I haven't talked about them in a long time. what she does when she gets a urinary infection. So I took her to the vet, but we didn't get her vaccines because we didn't want to weaken her immune system in case she did have a urinary infection. So that was yesterday. They told me to try to get a sample of her urine and then we would see, right? So today I managed to get a sample and I was gonna take it to the vet, and then we were playing and she ate and then she wanted to play some more, like running up and down the hallway, and I think that was not a good combination because she was sick, and right after she was sick she started doing a very nasty sound. She wasn't coughing, but she was like something was wrong. Either something was stuck or something went the wrong way, or maybe just, the acid had messed up with her throat and it was inflamed or irritated or something. Something was up though, so I didn't want to take any chances, and so I took her to the emergency vet. So they did an x-ray. They couldn't see anything wrong with her lungs. They tried to get her to cough up or something, but nothing was really doing anything. So she ended up getting some anti-inflammatory, an injection, and something to stop her nausea, possible nausea or vomiting. So she hates the car. She hates being in her little what do you call it? Her little, I don't even know. The box for transporting animals. And that was 2 days in a row that I had to take her to the vet, and I have to take her again tomorrow because they're gonna check up on her. And that she doesn't like it, and it obviously causes quite a bit of stress, but it was the right thing to do, obviously. So I'm just gonna go for it. And I have this. I've put this magnet on my tweezers so that I can hopefully hold it and maybe it'll do something. I'll show you if I get it to work, but I think I need to be quite quick. So I think I'm just going to experiment, and then if I crack the code, I will show you how to do it, because it's just essence. So it's not going to be anything fancy, but even just the colour with a little bit of gold glitter is really pretty. So yeah, she seems to be better now. I legit got a nosebleed while at the vets. I am prone to nosebleeds, but yeah, it was also stressful and I was so worried. I guess my body couldn't take it. But she's doing better now. I can't show you her because she is with my brother in his room at the moment. But I'm so glad that she is doing better. And if I think about it, I don't think it's the first time that she's reacted like that to vomiting. So I guess her throat is a bit sensitive. I mean, no one likes to throw up, right? But yeah, so that is Willow's update. Hopefully, if she does have a urinary infection, it'll go away. It'll go away with some antibiotics, and we'll change her food, and she'll be good. And then our ginger rescue cat, Charlie, I told you situation's still the same, still as stressful. I feel like we don't think about it as much because it's the new routine. We've had them separate for like 10 months, 9 to 10 months, and that's just the dynamic of this household now. That doesn't mean it should stay like this forever. Like, that's just not sustainable. But I feel like we try to not think about it much. We did try Feliway, and I feel like it didn't do anything, and I'm just so scared to have them together again because he just goes for Willow, and he's pretty savage. Like, he's a bit of a psychopath. He's lovely with us, but yeah, really, really bad with Willow. So I don't want to have to make a decision, but like something needs to change. But that is the update. He's very happy, and since we've got him, we've actually built a porch. It's all glass windows. It's very nice, and it makes me guilty to think that Willow can't enjoy it, but she has the rest of the house. She has my bedroom and everything, but Charlie loves it out there. He gets all the sun, and it's so warm and nice. It's really amazing. So he's happy. It's just, we can't have the kind of family life that we would like to. But yeah, the vet is not that expensive, like compared to in the UK, for example. They're not that expensive, at least in this city, because I don't know, it's not that big, but it's obviously a lot for me to pay for when I don't have an income. So, I am struggling a bit with that. I will try to get a job, but for now I am paying for it with my savings. And I have too many things and too many clothes, so I was thinking about doing this anyway. But I think I'm going to seriously declutter my wardrobe and just post a bunch of stuff on Vinted. Maybe people will want some of the stuff that I don't really wear anymore. And for example, I have an amazing pair of boots that I wanted for years, and I ended up getting them. They were always sold out, and I had my email to get notified, and they notified me, I think it was in the middle of the night, and I bought them, and they were expensive, and they're amazing, and I have worn them, but they don't really fit because they're really, really tall. They're kind of like Bratz. Is it? Well, it's more like platform, chunky platform, but they don't fit me around the calf, and so I wanted them so much, and I managed to get them, and this was many years ago, and I can't wear them, so that's just ridiculous. I need to give them a second chance at a life. So I will be taking pictures of them and posting them. Okay, so I managed to do that, which doesn't look like anything. This is just an experiment. The color itself is really pretty. It looks very, very, very shiny, so it would be cool if I could manage to make it look a different way, but I don't really know how. Oh, I think I did something there. You can't. I'm not flicking you off. Can you see how it's darker in the middle on this second finger there? Okay. Let's keep going. I did the same thing there. I thought I was doing the opposite, but obviously not. especially because my collection is all secondhand. It's hand-me-downs, vintage stuff. It's a curated closet, and many of the stuff that I have was my grandma's, and it's just not as easy. Let's see if I can show you how it works there. Is it actually moving? It didn't do it as well there as these three fingers. And I don't want to like do layers on top of layers because then they may not dry as well. But yeah, it's stuff that I have accumulated and collected over many years. So I don't want to let go of something, like get rid of something that means something to me, something that I will want in the future. I have many different styles because again I have hand-me-downs from all sorts of decades. So something that I may not wear today I may rediscover it in a few years, and it's my new favorite thing. And to know that I had something I see on Pinterest and that I got rid of it, it's hard for me when it was a unique piece, one of a kind, or inherited from someone, But I do want to go through my closet and declutter, and hopefully not have this rack so packed full of stuff. But we'll see. The next thing I feel like we should talk about is the newest Taylor Swift album that she has come out with. Have you listened to it? Are you a Swiftie, or do you enjoy Taylor Swift's music? I have mixed feelings about her personally, and I feel like people are always being really critical about her and her lyrics and the whole concept. But I do like the album. I really like some songs, and I will continue to listen to it. I had pre-ordered it and it just got delivered today, but I pre-ordered it from the UK website, so my boyfriend's got it at the moment. But I really like The Life of Showgirl, the song The Fate of Ophelia. I really like that one too. What else? Elizabeth Taylor, of course. And I like Wood as well. I don't want to listen to it so much that I get bored of it. But yeah. People are being very harsh, like always. It's no surprise. But I wonder what you thought of it if you have listened to it. I did indeed start reading People Watching, which I showed on my book haul, but I'm reading it pretty slowly. My boyfriend and I are listening to a series of books Spook's Apprentice. Well, that whole series after that first book. I think we're on the 4th one now. They're really good. They're really cool fantasy adventure, completely on theme for the month of October, with Halloween coming up and all the witchy vibes and everything. And it's interesting because it's like a witchy book, but from the other perspective, like the witches are bad. I don't know if you're from the UK and you've read it, or it was part of your teenage years as well. Maybe this was very nostalgic. Yeah, I'm really enjoying them. It's so annoying that you can still see the dent from my acrylic nails and how roughly they took them off. That was savage. We're losing a bit of light. I wonder if... Oh, it's taking a long time to dry. Ooh, oopsies. I've turned that lighter on so that hopefully we can see a bit better. But let's see, let's check. On my list. Okay. I've talked about that and that and that and that. There's a couple of things on my list still. So, as I was saying, I have had to spend a lot of money on the vet, and I will continue to. So, the money that I was thinking about spending on things for my setup, I'm not sure it's an intelligent thing right now and a sensible thing right now to spend it. My brother's got me one of them, like suction thingies for my phone, so that's helping a lot, especially for filming in front of my window, because I can just stick it on the window at any height. But there was a few other things that I really wanted to get, and I may just end up getting them for my birthday or for Christmas. So I'll make a little wish list for my family. But I've been meaning to get a boom arm for my mic so that it doesn't have to be standing on my desk. And you can't really see it, but this is new. It's an armchair, sort of. It's a pull-out bed, so it's like a settee. I don't really know how to explain it. Very comfy, very cushiony, very big. It's actually taking a really big space in my bedroom, but we've put some really nice, it's not a duvet because nothing goes inside. It's like a vintage thing, bed topper, what's it called? Comforter. And it has pink flowers, and it's really lovely, and it has frills, like it's 2 layers, so it's like a skirt. Very, very pretty. And I thought it would be the perfect filming spot for like more moody, in the dark videos where I don't necessarily want the natural light from the window. So I've been dying to film that, but unless I hold the mic, it's gonna be hard without the boom arm. But that's okay. I really want to film another crocheting with me video. They haven't done very well, but I just love crocheting. I've gone back to crocheting again now, like little accessories for the autumn and stuff, and I stopped painting my nails. Give me a second. And yeah, it's the perfect crocheting or reading spot. I also want to film a reading video, so that's just a really nice armchair, very comfy. Willow loves it. She has claimed it as hers. crocheting and reading spot because I actually have light to see what I'm doing. So that's a work in progress, but I'm really excited. It does take up room, but I'm okay with that. Can you see that? I don't know. But yeah, that is the latest update to my bedroom. The other thing on my list was, well, I wanted to tell you that I've been crocheting again. I just thought you should know. I actually made a very cute Victorian style, like, collar for my cousin, and I am going to give it to her today. I made it in a gorgeous purple, like rich, dark purple shade, and I'm really, really proud of the way it turned out. So hopefully she'll like it. But I really like crocheting accessories and wearables and stuff. Things like that. That's my little pinky. This is very cool, but also with it being such a cheap nail polish and being a normal nail polish that is going to dry in 2 seconds, so you can't really actually move the particles around that much. This is so funky. You probably can't see anything, but you can't tell me that that is not a nice colour. And they all look different and funky. So they kind of look metallic, but with shadows. That's what they look like. Oh, I'm scared to mess them up, but they match so well. The light is going down, 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 down. The light is going down, down. The sun has set, has it? I don't know. Probably, maybe. Down, 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 down. But I think that was everything on my list. I have a bunch of ideas for videos to film. I'm really excited for the medieval market and for my trip with my boyfriend next week. I'm already thinking about the outfits and how to pack, because after that I'll be going back with him, right? So it's gonna be like 2 very different climates, and I don't know how to make that work without overpacking and without I want things to overlap. I want my clothes to be able to be worn in both places, so that's a bit tricky, but I'm really excited nonetheless. Anyway, those were all my little life updates. You are all caught up with me. I now look forward to hearing anything that you would like to share with me and with us in the comments. And just thank you so much if you're still here, if you're still watching, if you have subscribed. I love you so much. We're really close to hitting 1,000 subscribers, like so close. And I appreciate every single one of you. I can't wait to get rid of the mid-roll ads and for us to keep growing and keep knowing each other better. So your comments are always welcome, and just thank you. Just thank you. And now I've rambled enough. You're probably very, very relaxed and sleepy and tired, and I am going to let you go. But just know that you